And where's the camera? Okay.
Hey, Kyron, how are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, thanks. Is it kind of strange going so long between games? It's been a long time since that OU game, and you still got, 5 days or whatever before you get to play again.
It's not. I wouldn't say it's strange. It's just more work that needs to be done with the space that we have. And so, like as of this week, we're focused on TCU, and with that week that we had to cancel against Texas. I mean, that was just more of a prepare week.
How did you guys take advantage of that, having maybe some extra preparation time?
We basically just went out there and went over new calls. We just had to shift from Texas to TCU and learning their core concept of their offense and basically stuff like that.
So, do you think it's easy to avoid rust? Is that a non-issue, or are there ways to avoid feeling rusty when you have to play again on Saturday?
When you say rusty, what do you mean? Like feeling like as if I'm not ready?
Yeah, just for the whole team. When you go that long between actual game action, how do you kind of ramp it back up after such a break?
It's really nothing. It's just I wouldn't even call it something as a rust. Instead, it's just more of a on the line of we're still preparing to do something great here. And even though we have no wins under our belt, but there's still 3 games to be made and still 3 games that we can put out there to show for this upcoming season.
Hey, Kyron, the team this year is asking a lot of its players with COVID, with how you guys are handling things. And you guys, the veterans, are asking a lot of the young guys too. How do you feel like everyone's been handling that? And has that slipped at all as the season has kind of gone on?
And to make sure I didn't mishear that, you said COVID, right?
Yes.
Okay. With all that's been going on, everybody's been handling pretty well. They're doing the stuff that they need to do, like as in contact tracing, quarantining the guys that need to be quarantined, and the guys that are infected, they are doing their what can I say, self-evaluation, making sure that they're staying healthy and keeping in touch with the trainers and stuff like that. But other than that, the whole team is still doing perfectly fine.
Sure. And I wanted to ask, on a scale from 1 to 10, if you could rate how the team has handled all the protocols, all the new rules and stuff put in place, what would you give the team?
I'll give it a 10, probably even 11. When adversity hits, we just hit back. Just basically stuff like that. That's life. It's just how it is.
Hey, Kyron, technically, senior night is this coming Saturday. Have you thought about returning or what that possibility could be with the rules that are in play now?
Yeah, I thought about returning, and I actually think I will return. And because knowing my circumstances, it's really just another person just to lead, and really more on the lines of just not doing it for my own well-being, but doing it for the others, to making sure we're in that, to put KU on the map, basically. Because as you can tell, we're not on the map, and people know that. It's good to say that. It's okay. We're not on the map. We're 0-8. It's okay, or 0-7, shall I say? And it's just we still got 3 more games to go. And with that being said, it is what it is.
Have you talked with specific coaches about that possibility of coming back next year?
I gotta say I talked to Coach Chitty, my position coach. I told him, but I also told the players, I'll be coming back, just letting them know, just getting them a sense of feel that I'm not going nowhere.
Hey, since it is going to be senior night, it's going to be strange to do that with no fans, I'm sure. What's kind of your thoughts on this kind of upcoming game being a senior night with such a kind of strange scene, no fans in the seats?
When you're a senior, you want your senior night to be played in front of fans, and you want to have that little rush of having people saying that they got your back or stuff like that. But with us not having fans and not even being allowed to walk with our parents on the field, is just, it is what it is. Like I said earlier, it's life. Stuff hits you in different types of ways. You just got to handle it however you handle it.
Kyron, you talked about being a leader and sort of the reality of the program. Can you speak to that right now? You have some teammates that are opting out. You have some, COVID things. You guys are 0-7, so it might be easy to just say, I'll opt out too. Can you just sort of speak to the dynamic of the team and trying to be a leader in this sort of moment?
With the involving like people opting out, I mean that's their choice. That's also like other stuff that rolls into it, because I have talked to other players and like other stuff plays into it, and so it's not just because of how the season is looking or because of what the team looks like. It's just because of their personal matters and stuff like that. And what involving the team and just trying to be a leader, and other than that, I mean, it's just basically trying to tell everybody to keep your head up, because like I'm gonna keep saying this, it's life. It's stuff happens to you. It's gonna happen. Like you just gotta kick back. You just gotta basically fight back, shall I say?